Hey, what's going on with the Redskins Stadium?
Here's the thing. I mean, that's been the big talk is whether, in fact, they will move or not move.
Right.
Certainly, they have a list. Here, when we talked to the Redskin organization, what they said to us is they want amenities for the fans to come there, want a downtown experience. If you look what we've done in the county in downtown Largo, which will be redeveloped, they're actually going to be in a downtown area. It won't be just a stadium by itself. That whole, once we put the hospital there and the redevelopment of the boulevard, it's going to give it a downtown feel as if you were in D.C. The other thing, if they're looking for areas, we've got areas that I think are entertainment areas. I told them, that area I think they're in is going to be great in Largo. But also, if you look at National Harbor in that area, which is an
I think
entertainment
National Harbor makes a lot of sense.
it's an entertainment district already.
Right.
It's
Finding
almost
the
like being
appropriate-
in D.C.
Yeah, and you've got everything there. Just think about it. You've got MGM, you've got National Harbor, Gaylord, you've got Tanger Outlet. So and it's right next to DC, Virginia,
How's it
Maryland.
going to work, though? He's going to want to hold you hostage, and he's going to want you to pay for half the stadium, right? That's how right? Isn't that how that works?
That's how it works. I think you strike the best deal of what's coming back to the state and to the county. We make investments all the time into businesses, and this is a business.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not about
But
the
how does it help
investment.
you if it's like 10 a year?
Well, you have more than 10 games a year. You have to make the state utilize.
You got to do
Concerts.
concerts and everything.
Not concerts, the ability to actually have restaurants around
Yeah.
that are open, and the stadium itself year round. So you have to think of ways, and there are ways to make it profitable so that it's open more often, and resources are coming back to the state and to.
Is he
to the county.
leveraging Maryland against Virginia for the best deal?
I
Would
think,
he rather have it in downtown D.C., Virginia, or Maryland, or
I think-
by
I
National
think
Harbor?
after 7 years of dealing with business,
Best-
they're always doing something, and we have to do. We're a major corporation. We're a $5 billion corporation. That's what the county is, and so we try to leverage ours along with them to get the best resources for
What
the
about
county.
Bowie? Rick Snyder used to always write about Bowie as a potential site.
Yeah.
The mix? That's not in the mix at all. National Harbor just trounces that.
Well, I think Bowie wouldn't work for this reason, and that is what they're looking for is a downtown feel.
Yeah.
I think what they're going to find is where they are right now, with the buildup around the mixed use, build up around the boulevard, with apartments, housing, restaurants.
You seem to
That's gonna
prefer
get-
that. Why do you prefer that to the National Harbor? I think the
Well,
National Harbor site would be
Well, because
better.
they don't have to build another stadium. They just stay in the current.
Well,
That stadium's poop.
Yeah. Well, it's not even just not. I think they're going to want to build another stadium, but what I don't want them to, what I want them to take in consideration is that actually is a downtown. It's going to be a downtown area, and it's starting to happen now.
Yeah, but
By the
why do you
time-
seem to prefer it? You seem to kind of, if you had your druthers.
Because it has
He's the
two.
county executive.
Well, no, but
No,
National
but-
Harbor is
I know,
PG County
sure.
too. So I'm
Yeah.
saying, why? You got two PG County spots. Why am I even interpreting this incorrectly?
No,
You
I-
seem to favor the current spot.
The current spot has 3 metro stations around it.
Okay.
Just think, but you've got Morgan Boulevard, you've got Largo, and you have Chevrolet Metro Station that can all access there. You have the Beltway and several ways of getting into the stadium itself. So I think that area right there, with the development that's going on, depending on what happens with Landover Mall, is a great downtown area and a fan experience for them.
No, but there's
But-
a reason why you prefer it.
I think the mass transit is already there. I think one of the things that helps it is that's going to be important in any sports facility, because you're right. People are going to want to drive, but you got to have other ways of getting
Of
there.
course.
And this is right
How-
there.
What's the mass transit to the harbor? There is none right now?
Right now, it's just rapid bus
Buses?
that's come
Mhm.
from Virginia, and so
Okay.
you're driving everywhere.
What's the
Right.
plan for that? We don't have a plan to put a metro stop there in the
What-
next
what-
20 years?
The next 20, we do, and it's actually putting a metro across the Woodrow Wilson Bridge. So I think if they did go to the National Harbor area, that would speed up, our
That development.
development for it, because we've got to convince Virginia, D.C.
Right.
to also be along
Can you
with it.
can you get a Panera in Kensington? My kids would want a Panera. Can you help me with that? Trying to get a Panera. We got
You're
a
in
5
Montgomery
guys.
County still. He's only a Prince
Listen.
George's County guy.
He's gonna be
you know,
governor.
but
He might
yeah,
be
right.
governor.
This is we're thinking of the future.
Listen,
for
I got
Darren
a 5
Kinsey.
guys. We got a Chipotle. We're there 7-8 times a week. We got Continental. Though we don't really go there anymore. But my kids, we need a Panera
You need a Panera in
in Kensington. Yeah.
Mr.
All right.
Baker, it's gonna be nice living down in Annapolis.
Yeah,
It's gonna be nice down there.
Annapolis is. Annapolis is
Now
nice.
you know that Governor Ehrlich, we did sleep there at the mansion.
Oh, yeah.
We got an invite.
I'm not kidding. No, we didn't get an invite. We did
just
it.
showed
We
up.
did it.
Yeah.
No, we got an invite and we did it.
Hey, we
That's
need to
what I'm
do
saying.
a
We need an
Kirk
invite.
Cousins.
You
We
need
need to
to
do a
get
Kirk
invites.
Cousins and
Huh?
leverage like a Hogan situation, even though we don't
Yeah.
know him.
Yeah, we got a
You
lot
gotta
of
work some leverage.
Yeah, we got, we're gonna work. Whoever gives us the most, it's kind of how politics works, right? That's what we're going to support.
Correct.
All right. Thank you very much.
Get-
Rashawn.
thank
Did we
you.
do
You
okay?
guys are great.
Kickback.
Did we do okay? Because we were like, Rashern Baker stopped by. What are we going to ask him?
You guys did great. This may be.
Did you enjoy the interview?
I did. You know, if the governor thing doesn't work out, I'm coming back here.
You got
Yeah,
it.
you can hang out anytime.
Take my
All right,
spot.
that's
Thank you.
Rashern Baker, County Executive, Prince George's County. We'll be right back.